Shocking incident unfolded in Rengma colony where a husband brutally murdered his wife and mother of 5. In a decisive move against the drug maniac, NSC and GPRN UP Captain Vito Yepto led a successful raid at Dimapur, Chumukinawa and Newland district. Nagaland MPS Pangnon Konyak paid tribute to late Pele Botso Major Sekorsi. Disha Zunibodo, in collaboration with the Green Club Zunibodo, observed World Blood Donor Day on June 14 at Kenhochi Cafe Zunibodo. Kemlingan Sport Council held its 9th general session in Noklak with the theme Unity and Sportsmanship. Hello viewers, you are watching Nltv English Prime Time with Chanjan Kasar, and now the news in detail. BJP Dimapur district had a press conference on June 14 at the Hotel Grand Vesta Dimapur. The purpose of the press conference was in regard to the nationwide campaign on the 11 years completion of the BJP-led union government under the leadership of Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Based on the theme Viksit Bharat Ka Amrit Kal and Seva Garib Kalyan Ki 11 Saal, the press conference was addressed by Minister for PHED and Corporation Jacob Zimomi, State BJP President Benjamin Yeptomi, and MLA and Advisor for Tribal Affairs and Election Tovihoto Ayemi. We have a report on this through Niboli Yepto. Let's have a look.
Chairperson of today's program of the NDA government, 11 years of NDA government under Honorable Prime Minister Modi, Viksit, under the theme Viksit Bharat Ka Amrit Kal. Respected State President Shri Benjamin Yeptomi ji, my honorable colleague, honorable advisor Shri Tovihoto ji, State BJP office bearers, district office bearers, my friends from the press fraternity. As stated, this is one of the very important program of the BJP party, since the central government is headed by BJP party-led government, NDA government, and this program has been going on in the entire country, and so also in the state of Nagaland, in Kohima, and today in Dimapur. In the last 11 years of the NDA government headed by Honorable Prime Minister Modi, there has been a huge transformational changes in the social strata of the Indian society. As laid down in the manifesto of the BJP party since 2014, there has been a huge resolve with great resoluteness to bring about changes in the socio-economic spheres of the citizens of this country. Must have been talked about before 2014 by the previous governments at the center, talking about Garib Kalyan to uplift the lives and livelihood of the poor people. But that has been only in the slogan. Nothing transformational, progressive changes were made. After our party headed by Honorable Prime Minister Modi took over in 2014, when we explored the statistical data, more than 270 million people who were in the poverty line were moved out, and still there is a progression in this line. So 270 million people have been moved out from the poverty line. And that is because of the transformational policies of the Prime Minister Modi's government by incorporating participatory governance, by taking 140 crore people along in the growth trajectory of the government's policies while executing those policies as envisaged in the manifesto of the Bharatiya Janata Party. The Prime Minister Modi's government has been responsive, responsible and accountable on all fronts as far as the governmental schemes were concerned. If you look at the schemes that were implemented and how the lives of the common men were impacted by the government policies like Prime Minister Garib Kalyan Yojana, Ujjwala Yojana, Prime Minister's Awaz Yojana, Prime Minister's Kisan Samidhi Nidhi, Swachh Bharat Mission, Jal Jeevan Mission, which had a huge impact on the life of the common man over the last 11 years in this country. When you talk about how the policies were implemented and when you explore and see how it was successful to this degree, was also in the style of implementing the government policies while delegating it to the state governments. Earlier, the mode of transition to implement government schemes were not transparent. Now you see all the government transactions goes directly to the account of our citizens in the country by way of calling it a direct benefit transfer, DBT, which you all are aware of it. This has created a huge of accountability and transparency in the government, and perhaps one of the fundamental reasons why the success of the NDA government was recognized by 140 crore Indian people in the country and Indians living outside the country, and also appreciated by the world leaders. As you are aware that Honorable Prime Minister of India was given the highest ranking in terms of performances in the world leadership by third-party assessment. Chairperson of today's
A shocking incident unfolded in Rengma colony where a husband brutally murdered his wife and mother of 5. Local leader Zepto Gangbura of Rengma colony discovered the gathering outside the house while on his morning walk and promptly informed the East Police Station. Upon arrival, authorities found the woman deceased on the bed and the accused husband sitting beside her with a dao still in hand. He was immediately arrested and the body was sent for a post-mortem examination. Zepto condemned the incident as a heinous act and accused that the colony council would pursue strict legal action alongside the police. The motive behind the murder remains unclear and investigations are ongoing.
Nltv के बेसी ध्यान दिया है और काली आमी ताकन की भी आगे आगे रिपोर्ट किया नहीं ओले आमी मॉर्निंग दी वक्त जा था के तुमते जाती ताकन लगा खोर सोडे मानो जमा था किसे तो क्यों उसे कुछ ले इतु तो मुताबरा माकी की मार दी से इनका कुआबरा इनका ओले तो पुलिस की रिपोर्ट टिप लगे कोई ना मैं ताकन के कुछ तो ताकन कुआ दो दिनोले पुलिस में तो आमी फोन करी ना इस थाना की रिपोर्ट दिसले ताई इस थाना वाला तो कुछ ओमेन सेल प्राय आहिबो अपना खंडर ताते आमाखन रुखी रखी से तो ओमेन सेल कन आहि से आमाखन एक लुदे जागे ना पहला तो आमाखन जागे ना की तो मानो तो मोरी से की तो करबो ना पारे ए तो कने ओमेन सेल आहा बछि दे आमाखन जागे ना चाहे से तो मता तो आमाकी तो पिस्तर हुमा था के और मता तो पेस्तरा लगा लासे फ्लोरटे बहि थाकिसे ताबि थाकिसे तो ताबि आसे एतो करने इनी जाबल न पारे इनका गोबरा ताखन खोर मानो तो छुकरा सिविल छुकरा और पुलिस ओमिसल और कम मिला के ना जागने ताव तो ओला लोसी तो ताव ओला लोआ बछदे itu tai laga mota tu pahar dia makan thore ani kena pandi kena police thana di pathaisi ami itu hi dikhichi
আচ্ছা তো এইটো তাহান তো এইটো ৰেংমা কলনী দিয়ে কিমান চালবা থাকি আছে
o ami dikhichi ami ki tu tati ta khan ha tu ek sal nisnai hoya ase kusi bole ami aki tu ta khan ta ki dikhane maki mota tu hotai phale ja thake bole bi amakhan phale tu imon na perai
আচ্ছা তো আৰু আমি কি খবৰ শুনিছে তে মতাটো এলকহল বি খাই গই না তো কিতাবি তাকি নিচা দি নলিবি না ঠিক না ঠিক নাই
আমি দেখা তো তাই কি मतलब तो आकी दे ताई की दिखाने हमें आकी दे कोनिस ना बोले भी काली थोड़ी ना ओला बिछी बोले तो कि बा निशा खा निशा देखी छे देखा तो दूसरा तो आकी दे हमें दिखाने
আচ্ছা তো আপনি হান কাউন্সিল খান বি ইটো হাত চালা ওপর ইকো মিটিং খান লুছিনা ল নাই
इतना तक तो इकुल आने के लिए तो काली तो ताकि itu थोड़ी किने लो जा बिछी दे itu उमें से ला हा बिछी दे भी itu আমাখান একলা তো নহব এডমিনিস্ট্রেশন পার্টি তো আহিব আহিয়া পিছি দে হব কোয়াপরা এডমিনিস্ট্রেশন আহা পিছি দে জাগানে তো মাকি তো লো জাগানে পোস্টমর্টম করনে হসপিটাল লো যাইছে তাদি পরা তাখান পোস্টি পালে লো যাইছে আমার কাউন্সিল পে এটো মিটিং লগনে তো এটো তো একদম বিয়া গাম আছে এটো নিজেও মতনা পরা মাকি মারা তো একদম বিয়া আছে এটো কারণে আমাখান কাউন্সিল পে তো মিটিং করনে এটো তো seriously action loba lagi ekuna maka meeting kotha koribo kuna kotha
In a decisive move against the drug maniac, NSA and GPRN UP Captain Vito Yepto, who currently serves as the caretaker Central Administrative Officer, led a successful raid at Dimapur, Chumukidama and Newland district. The operation carried out along with his team resulted in the destruction of drugs and alcohol worth approximately ₹50 lakh. This marks the second such operation by Yepto's team following a similar crackdown last year too, reaffirming the group's commitment to combating drug abuse and illegal trade in the region. The operation highlights the increasing effort being made to create a drug-free society in this critical fight. The team has set a strong example of dedication and action. As the threat of substance abuse looms large, citizens are urged to come together to collective cooperation to support and strengthen such initiatives for a safer and healthier society. We have a detailed report with our reporter Moilong. Let's have a look.
NSN hi Ami Khan laga moto di Nagaland for Christ laga len ase itu biya chis to Nagaland de narakhibo kogina Ami Khan kam kuri thaga aji last year de Ami Khan yedibra jolaise last year jolab side ami laga union territory de UT staff 2000 staff thagise active ita ami kan 700 staff kan prahi kam kuri thaga isur morom bra kinar Indian army kan bra na para police kan bra no puncha NSN manu kan hi drugs kan ito biaches kan durigina thaga aji public ke सब आगे दे पब्लिक के देखा बो निम्दे NSN किंगा कम करे से किनिगा नागा निम्दी कम करे से कोई की ना सब के देखा बो निम्दे आज भी इधर प्रोग्राम करिबो पारा से आही जाय कानी आहीबो पारा खान सब लोगों दे धन्यवाद दिया से आरो ये दे आमी बिसी आमी ला साइड ते आमी लगा स्टाफ आमी ला सेक्रेटरी खान के आमी बिसी थैंक्स दिबोले थागा एकता थागिसे आमी ही ओपले कम थका निमिति पोला पोली करले भी आमी खान लगा यूटी सेक्रेटरी और आमी खान लगा एरिया लगा सुपरवाइजर खान स्टाफ खान ही बेसी मन दिगिना आमी के कॉर्पोरेशन बुरिगिना इनका काम करी दिया निमिति ता खान के भी आमी बेसी थैंक्स दिया से कोइना इतु भी जानाई दिया से नागा ऑल नागा अलग अलग सोसाइटी अलग अलग फैक्शन नागालैंड स्टेट पुलिस एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन कौन होले भी NSN दो ड्रग्स लगा इश्यू दी तो कौन के भी माप न गुरबो ड्रग्स लगा इश्यू दी तो फैक्शन हो भी पुलिस हो भी कौन हो भी NSN तो कौन के भी माप न गुरबो एटू तो आमिकान तो राइट ती तो आमिकान तो खराब करबले ऐसे कोई ना इधर भी আমাখান সব লোকতে কই দি আছে
আমাৰ ইয়াতে ইউটি চেয়াৰমেন মিষ্টাৰ ভিটো আৰু তাই লগা ছেক্ৰেটাৰী আৰু ষ্টাফ খান ভাল কাম কৰিছে আমি খান চিভিল অৰ্গেনাইজেশ্যন আমি খান তো আপুনি খান বেকবন আছে আপুনি খান মতব কৰিব তো বিয়া চিজটো খাই কেনা ভাল হ'বলৈ নহা তো আপুনি খান ইটো খান ড্ৰাগছ খান এইটো এলকহল খান তো এইটো মিছ ইউজ কৰা আছে ইটো খান কিমান আপুনি খান ভাল কাম কৰিব পাৰে আছে ৰাতি হ'লে বি দিন হ'লে বি আমাৰ ডিমাপুৰ ডিষ্ট্ৰিক্টে চিভিল অৰ্গেনাইজেশ্যনটো আপুনি খান এপ্ৰিচিয়েশ্যন দি আছে আৰু এইটো বিয়া চিজ ইটো কাম কৰা খানটো আপুনি খান কণ্ট্ৰল কৰি দিলে বাবা আমাৰ খান ফেমিলি খান বেছি প্ৰব্লেম হোৱাটো ইটো বিয়া চিজ খাই কিনেহি ঘৰতে প্ৰব্লেম হোৱা আছে ইটো খান কণ্ট্ৰল কৰাটো হ'লে আমি খানতো আপুনি খান পিছতে আছে কৈ কিনে অন বিহাফ অফ ডিমাপুৰ ডিষ্ট্ৰিক্ট জিবি এছ'চিয়েশ্যন প্ৰেচিডেণ্ট আৰু চিভিল অৰ্গেনাইজেশ্যন নামতে আপুনি খান কি এনকাৰেজ কৰা আছে আৰু আপুনি খান আকৌ আগতে ভাল কাম কৰি যাই থাকিবি কৈ কিনে একটা দুটা আমাৰ কথা এতিয়া
We'll now take a short break. Stay tuned. We'll be right back. Welcome back, viewers. Let's get back with the news. Nagaland MPS Pangnan Konyak paid tribute to late fellow Zoto Mezur Sekoshi, the managing director and the proprietor of Mezur Higher Secondary School in Kohima. Expressing deep sorrow over his passing, she lauded Sekoshi's outstanding contribution to education, sports, church and social welfare, noting his influence extended beyond Nagaland to the international level. Konyak described him as a selfless guide and visionary leader who nurtured many successful individuals across various sectors. She offered prayers for the bereaved family and wished Sekoshi's soul external peace, ensuring his legacy and values would be remembered. The district integrated strategy for HIV and AIDS Zuniboto in collaboration with the Green Club Zuniboto observed World Blood Donor Day on June 14 at the Kenhochi Cafe Zuniboto. The event theme was Give Blood, Give Hope. Together we Save Life. Dr. Anatoly Su, Deputy CMO Zuniboto, emphasized the importance of blood donation, highlighting that blood cannot be manufactured and must come from willing donors. He noted that regular donors tend to be healthy and encouraged everyone to donate, while cautioning against donating for menstruating, pregnancy and breastfeeding women. Tavinto Kisumi, president of the Green Club, shared his experience of donating blood over 40 times and urged others to join the cause, expressing disappointment over the lack of support from the church. The event concluded with an interactive session and 5 blood donors were registered under the program.
Blood, that person cannot get blood, right? So I think we can realize how important blood donation is. Yes or no? Right? because somebody is seriously in need. Many times we think, oh, blood, who will need or who thinks about it, like that also. But then, unless you face it, sometimes you don't think much about it. But then we should all realize something happens to you or to your loved ones. Suddenly you need blood. Then we'll all be thinking, where can I get blood? Right? It's emergency situation. Maybe surgery is going on, the person is losing blood. Now that person will need blood. Where do we get the blood from? Right? So we should all think that blood, we should donate blood for each other. Right? And we should realize the importance, because it's not like, blood is not something like I give once and then I can never get it back. It's never like that. Right? Meaning you donate blood, but your body will produce again. Right? In fact, if you do not donate blood, then you'll have the same blood in your body the whole time. But if you donate blood, God has given this much, capacity to our human body, that if you donate blood, or if you lose a little bit of blood, the body produces it again. You can replenish it. Right? So, in India, we have certain guidelines that if you're 18 to 65 years of age, you can donate blood. And also, if you are, I think, about 45 kgs, if you are below that, you'll not be able to donate blood. And your hemoglobin also should be around at least 12. So certain criteria are there. If you have some chronic sickness, maybe you'll not be able to donate blood. But otherwise, if you have these certain criteria, at least 18 years of age up to 65 years. Plus 65 plus, usually you cannot donate blood. Or if you are below 18, you usually cannot donate blood. Okay? But between that, if your health is okay, you can donate blood. If you have diabetes, or if you have cancer or some blood diseases, then you cannot donate blood. Otherwise, if you are a healthy human being, you can donate blood, right? And also, if you have some HIV, hepatitis, certain things are there. But then there are those things. If you go to the blood bank or the place where you want to go and donate blood, they will check everything and they'll find out whether you will be able to donate blood. If you are able to donate blood, then they'll take the blood from you. Otherwise, they will not take it. Right? So certain criteria are there. So if everyone here is between 18 to 65 years, I think, right? So if you're above 18 and 65, you can donate blood. Then you have the chance to donate blood. So you can, as I said, if you go to the hospital, they will see whether you are eligible. And if you're eligible, then you can donate blood. Okay. Certain conditions, as I said, you'll not be able to, but they'll do it in the hospital. They'll find out for you whether you're eligible or not. They say if you have tattoos also, you'll not be able to donate blood, right? Tattoos. So, or if you have, hepatitis or HIV, you'll not be able to donate blood, right? And if you have consumed alcohol for the last previous 24 hours, you'll not be able to donate blood. So certain criteria are there. Otherwise, everybody can donate blood. And our body is such that once you donate, replenish, and you'll be back to normal again. So when you donate blood, they'll not take your whole blood. See, we have, as I said, between 4 to 6 liters, and between that we have blood in our body. At least if you lose up to 1.5 to 2 liters, it's very, you'll need care for that. But if you lose, this is just for a blood donation, maybe 350 ml, only that much is required, right? Or maybe even 250 also, right? You don't need much blood, okay? So I think this bottle is how much? This one, water bottle. 250 ml. So maybe a little bit of this, when you say you're going to donate blood, people think, oh, you're going to take lots of blood, and after I donate blood, I'm going to, fall sick or faint or anything like that. But it's nothing like that. You see, all of you have this mineral water bottle. It's 250 ml, right? So approximately a little bit, maybe a little bit more than this, but around this much only, right? 250, 300 ml only This much only will be taken when we say blood donation. In one sitting, it will only be this much, right? So when you have 5-6 liters taking out this much, the body can easily tolerate it. It is very normal, and if you know, there are many advantages of donating blood. It is good for us. Once you donate this much, then your body will produce. Okay, I said in 3 months because the lifespan is 120 days. So in 3 months, again, everything body will be replenished. Okay, your blood cells and everything. So once you donate blood, it has been proven that your body rejuvenates, because once you have to make blood again, so your whole body becomes active, right? So they say those who donate blood are the healthiest people. Okay, and they have the least chance of getting sick. Okay, and then once you donate blood, number one is they said you will not have many heart conditions. No, studies have shown that heart attack if you donate blood. Okay, so there's no loss in donating blood. If you donate blood, your body will produce, as I say, 3 months again will produce. So every 3 months you can donate blood. There are lots of people in Dimapur. I know a person who has donated blood more than 50 times, right? And many people, they keep donating blood 50 times, 20, 30 times. I think here only 2-3 have donated blood. All of us should donate blood if you are eligible. Okay, and every 3 months, even if you donate every 3 months, you'll not have any issues in your health. In fact, it is good for you if you donate. And you cannot donate every 3 months also, at least once in a year you can donate, right? And if necessary, there are lots of blood donors groups, right, all over the world and all.
The Darugapathar Village Council has once again stated its opposition to the unauthorized tax collection, reaffirming a resolution passed on August 18, 2016. The council strictly prohibits any Nltv group from collecting taxes from business or household in Darugapathar. In a press release, DVC Secretary I. Ikum Jamir and Chairman K. Eddie Bizo said that any inspection involving expiry dates, weighting scales, pricing or similar matters required prior approval from the council. They warned that individuals or group conducting inspection without permission would face legal action. The council emphasized its commitment to the policy of one government, one tax. The National Testing Agency has announced the result of the National Eligibility Cum Entrance Test Undergraduate 2025 examination held on May 4 across 548 cities in India and 14 international centers. Over 20.8 lakh students appeared for the exam. Rajasthan's Mahesh Kumar secured the top rank with percentage score of 99.999547, scoring 686 marks out of 720, while Madhya Pradesh Utkarsh achieved the second rank with a percentage of score of 99.9. Candidates can check their scorecard by logging in with their credential at link available. The NTA has also released the final answer key and category-wise cut-off scores. The Eastern Nagaland People's Union Chumukidama successfully organized a mass social work event from Vishal Mega Mart to Second Gate. Starting at 6 a.m., members from all 6 Eastern Nagaland tribes living in the area actively participated, showing strong unity. And Tingyu Konyak ANPU advisor and Jubilee Convener said the event is part of preparations for the Union Silver Jubilee in November with over 2,000 Eastern Nagaland households in Chumukidama. They even emphasized community spirit, beautification and shared responsibility for public spaces. We have a short report on this through reporter Moilong. Let's have a look.
Achi apni kan idu social work organize kora opor da amian kelop details pa janai di.
Thank you Nltv. Aji apnan aha to bisi khushi paise aman information dia nisna. Amakan aji social work gram gora to upcoming Silver Jubilee 25 ENBC. Tadi আমান একটা মেলা মেলি একটা দেখাই দিব কিনা আমান আজি কাম ইনা ঘূৰি আছে
আচ্ছা তো আপনি গান ইটো মর্নিং 6 বাজে কামটো শুরু কৰিছে তো ইটো উইশাল পয়েন্ট পৰা কোটি তাক কাম শুরু কৰিছে
আজি আমাখান কাম কৰাটো 6 বাজিৰ পৰা 8 বাজি তাক পেনৰ এনেকুৱা লিখিছে হলিবি 5 বাজিৰ পৰা শুরু কৰি কিনা 8 বাজি এনেকুৱাতে ভাল বা খতম কৰি লৈছে উইশাল পৰা মানে ফাৰ্ষ্ট গেট তাক কাম কৰিছে
আচ্ছা তো ইটো 6 ট্রাইবস কান ইটো আজি সোশ্যাল ওয়ার্ক থাকিছে না তো ইনা ডাঙৰ সোশ্যাল ওয়ার্ক অর্গানাইজ কৰাটো লাইক সব ট্রাইব কিবি কিলোতে আনি উলিটো বেছি ডিফিকাল্ট আছে তো কি টুকসুক আপনি বি ফেস কৰিছে তাং সব লদে কিলোতে ইউনাইটেড পানি বলে
আচ্ছা থ্যাংক ইউ আমাখান হয় ছয়টা ট্রাইব হোৱাৰ পৰা মানে মেলা মেলি বুলি বেছি দিগদাৰ পায় হলিবি আমান পাৰদাক এনেকুৱা লাগাটো একবাৰ বি ঘূৰা নাই আগিৰ পৰা বি ঘূৰিব এনেকুৱাটো ভাৱনা কৰি থাকিছে জুমুকিনমা থাকি না আমার বি 25 ইয়ার্স এতিয়া হয়ে কিনা চেল জুবলি বি পৌঁছি আছে এইটো আমার লাগা মেলা মেলি একটা দেখাই দিব কই না আমার এনা করে আছে ইয়াতে চাং কন্যাক হিমঙ্গন সাংদাম ইমজঙৰ ফম আমার 6টা ট্রাইব মেলাই কিনা কাম আজি ভাল বা কৰি কিনা খতম কৰি লৈছে
আচ্ছা তো ইটো আজি আপনি খান ইটো সোশ্যাল ওয়ার্ক কিবা কৰাটো each tribe ke amni kan jaka pak ri dishe kise na to kinaka pak ri dishe
aman কাম তো অলপ জলদি কৰিব কাৰণে তো মানে অলপ ট্রাইব খান মানে মন দিব কাৰণে কৰাটো ফার্স্ট গেট টু সেকেন্ড গেট এটো তো ইমজং খান কে দিছে সেকেন্ড গেট টু এটো পাওয়ার হাউস যা এটো চাংসেন দাক তো হোম খান কে দিছে এটো লা নেক্সট পাওয়ার হাউস যা লাগা এটো পৰা মানে SBI দাক তো চাংখান কে দিছে itu lah continuation itu মানে অলপ ICICI bank tak to khimon ke dise aro ICICI bank pra mane itu tenibi changsen tak to sangdam ke dise aro tenibi changsen pra to vishal market tak to amar konyak khan pra loise
aro aji itu 6 tribes kami aigina participate kora to apni iman chun inaka aigina kam grow na expectation thaka nai
oi enega thagise khobor dia nina aman khali 6 tribe lagabi noy আৰু ইয়াতে ফ্ৰণ্টৰ অৰ্গেনাইজেশ্যন বি পিছে আছে ইয়াতে ফ্ৰণ্টৰ অৰ্গেনাইজেশ্যন ইনভ প্ৰেচিডেণ্ট বা লৈ কিনা তাইখান বি বেছি মদত কৰিছে আৰু ইনেছো তাইখান বি ৰিফ্ৰেছমেণ্ট কি খান বি চব তাইখান বা কৰি কিনা এই কি লগতে মিলাই কিনা মানে মাছ ছ'চিয়েল ৱৰ্ক আজিতো মানে আপকামিং চেভলাইট জুবলি লগা এইটো দেখাই দিব কইনা এইটো গৈ দি আছে আৰু চেভলাইট জুবলিটো 8 নৱেম্বৰ 2025 ল'বলৈ আছে
আচ্ছা তো আপনি kan iman inaka tuk kuri gina kam kuri libi public kan aha cha kan ba letera kuri di to amni bi tan ki appeal kole mon ase
পাব্লিক খান কি এইটো ক'বলৈ মন আছে আজি পাৰদাকটো নিজ জায়গাটো চাফা কৰিলে ৰাখিলে ভাল আমাৰ ENBO খান এতিয়া কৰি কিনা আছে দেখাই দি আছে এইটো নিচিনা চব নিজ লগা জায়গাটো চাফাই ৰাখিছে কৰিলেতো বেছি ভাল আছে এইটো কাৰণে এইটো নিজ লগা পাব্লিক খান বি আৰু দোকানদাৰ খান বি জায়গাটো নিজ জায়গাটো পাৰদাকটো চাফাই কিনা ৰাখিবি দেই কৈ না মই এইটো এপিল কৰিব মন আছে
achi apni kan itu
Human-elephant conflict is worsening in Waka district as wild elephant sightings and attack increase. On June 13, a wild elephant destroyed ginger paddy and areca nut farm along with huts in Yanmo Old village, leaving 5 farmers severely affected. With over 200 wild elephants now in the area and sightings of newborn calves, villagers fear the growing population will lead to more destruction. Similar damage occurred in Chakka village on June 11, where a herd of elephants ravaged betel nut and rubber plantation. Local leaders, including Yanmo All Village Council Chairman, have raised concern over repeated property damage and threatened to human safety. They are urging the Nagaland government to implement immediate mitigation and long-term coexistence strategies.
Itu tu yamun all laga busti te ase. Hati khan bra sob kiti khan enanga khotom kori kena ase. Aro kiti kori kena khabo bi nabara hoi jaise. Itu bra itu government khan bra itu hati khan ke kinanga kori dile phalo ho itu olop ami khan ke sai dibo lagibo. Noile to ami khan kiti ekta bi kori kena khabo na paribo. Malik khan to iman kandi kena kiti khan lagai ase tia. Aro nirani bi kori ase. Itu bra itu to sai dile phalo.
The sports fraternity in Nagaland is mourning the loss of late Mr. Atto Major, a towering figure who made significant contribution to education, social service and sport. As Vice President of All India Football Federation and President of the Nagaland Football Association and Table Tennis Association, he played a pivotal role in shaping Nagaland's sporting landscape. Notably, he led the Indian football team to victory in the Land Rush Trophy in the UK in 2004 and represented India at the FIFA conference in Australia. His legacy extends beyond sport, having positively impacted young life as State Commissioner for Bharat Scout and Guide and upholding the memory of war heroes as Regional Director of Commonwealth War Grave Commission. His passing leaves a void in the sporting community, and he will be remembered for his vision, integrity and dedication to promoting athletic excellence. The Nagaland Dart Association introduced the sport of dart at Konhichi Cafe in Zuniboto on June 14, aiming to expand its reach in the state's interior district. The NDA, established in 2013, has grown from a small group of enthusiasts in Kohima to a statewide movement promoting dart as both a recreation and competitive sport. During the launch event, 4 trained members conducted a coaching session teaching locals the game's history, rules, scoring and techniques with practical demonstration. Highlights on the need to develop a sporting culture in rural areas and hope the initiative will encourage young participations in part.
Association, we have clubs in Dimapur, in Kohima. They organize events every weekend, every second Saturday and all. And we are so excited that very soon your district, Zinaboto, will start doing this, conducting club events and all. And very soon we will meet in the Nagaland Open Darts Championship very soon. So we are excited for that as well. This game of darts in Nagaland started with just few of us. In fact,
double ring. So any number that you hit here, for example, you hit here, it's corresponding to 1. So it's going to be calculated as 2. If you hit here, this is the triple ring. This is going to be calculated into 3. So into 3, yeah. So if you hit 20, here it will be 60. This is the highest that you can score with one single dart. And the highest score that you can hit in one turn is 118 points. That's 60, 60 and 60. Now, many people think that bullseye, that's how we started playing also. This is the main target, but this is not the main target. This is 50 points, whereas this is 60 points. And the green part here, the outer bullseye, this is called bulls, okay? So this is, it carries 25 points. Now, let me explain the dart. So we have, this is called the tip, this is called the barrel, this is called the shaft, and this is called the flight. So, dart, everything is replaceable. The tip might break, but you can replace the tip, you can replace the shaft, you can replace the flight. Now, coming to the game of dart. Game of dart, internationally it's played. The game is called 501. 501 is the standard mode of play. So, while playing 501, you start from 501. Each player takes turns, one turns, 3 darts each. So, 501, you start subtracting from 501 till you reach a perfect 0. But then, in order to finish the game, you have to finish the game on the double segment only.
The Kemringan Sports Council held its 9th general session in Noklak with the theme Unity and Sportsmanship. Deputy Commissioner P. Mono Kemringan emphasized the role of sport in shaping leadership. discipline and character, while KSC President T. Marshall Lam highlighted the Council's progress in promoting sports despite limited resources. The Council has formed 11 affiliated sport associations and organized an AIFFD licensed football coaching course with 24 candidates receiving certificate. Lam called for continued community support for youth sport development and better infrastructure, while the Deputy Commissioner envisioned an international standard stadium. T. Marshall Lam was re-elected as KSC President for the 2025-28 tenure. Arunachal Governor Lieutenant General K.T. Patnaik stressed the need for technology-driven governance during a special cabinet meeting marking 1 year of the current state government tenure. He emphasized harnessing artificial intelligence and automatic for real-time data and analysis to enhance governance efficiency. Governor Patnaik also urged transparency, accountability, and zero tolerance towards corruption. He congratulated Chief Minister Pema Khandu for his team for the leadership and successful efforts in reaching development schemes to remote areas. The governor outlined the mission of Viksit Arunachal, aiming to build a resilient and future-ready state contributing to India's economic goal. He praised initiatives like Seva Aapke Diwar, which has benefited over 15 lakh people, and announced plan for a third edition. Arunachal Pradesh Governor Lieutenant General K.T. Parnek concluded a 2-day visit to key India Army formation along the Assam border from June 11 to 13. During his visit, the governor held discussion with Lieutenant General Gambhir Singh, General Officer commanding Gajraj Corps, and senior commandants of the Red Horn and Blazing Swan Division. The talk focused on nation building, border infrastructure development, welfare of ex-servicemen, and improving training and operational readiness through advanced technologies. Governor Padnik also paid tribute to fallen soldiers at the Gajraj War Memorial, highlighting the Army's role in maintaining peace and security in Assam and Arunachal Pradesh. We'll take another short break. Stay tuned, we'll be right back. Welcome back once again. Let's get back with the news. The Northeastern Council has disbursed rupees 4.94 crore to the Meghalaya government to support development across various sectors, including tourism industry, agriculture and education. Key initiative funded included in integrated piggery cum fish farming project in Ribhoi district with rupees 1.52 crore and organic turmeric cultivation with rupees 33.97 lakh. Additionally, rupees 62.90 lakh was allocated for constructing a boys' hostel and school building in East Jandia Hills. The NSC also sanctioned funds for hydroelectric power project, NESCA-backed action plan, and regional trade promoting through the 7th Egg East Business Show in Shillong. The National Investigation Agency has filed a charge sheet against ULFAI Chief Pradesh Paresh Barua and two others, Abhijit Gogoi and Janu Barua, for their alleged involvement in a conspiracy to evacuate multiple IED blasts in Assam on Independence Day last year. The charges were filed under the Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita Unlawful Activities Act and Explosive Substance Act in Guwahati Court. According to the NIA, the trio was linked to IED planted at Dispur, Lasgate, Guwahati as part of a larger ULFA-1 strategy to disperse celebrations and instill fear. The investigation revealed that the IEDs were intended to cause fatalities, injuries and property damage, threatening India's unity and integrity. Gaurav Gogoi, President of the Assam Pradesh Congress Committee, and Assam Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sarma have both called for a true investigation into the death of Rashmita Hojai, whose body was found on the bank of the Ganga River in Rishikesh, Uttarakhand. Hojai from Dima Hasao district had gone missing after travelling to Rishikesh with two individuals for a railway recruitment board examination. Gogoi requested Uttarakhand CM Pushkar Singh Dhami to personally oversee the investigation, ensuring it is swift, transparent and true. Sarma also urged Dhami for a comprehensive probe examining all possible angles and making action against those responsible if found guilty. The Assam Rifle carried out a fleet firing exercise involving key support weapons at the Derang Field firing range. This routine training is important to take the force ready and improve their combat skills. During the exercise, troops practice live free drills with various support glass weapons, which are crucial for firepower support in operations, especially in the sensitive northeastern region. The drills focus on improving weapons handling accuracy, tactical response, and maintaining readiness for real situations. The Daranga firing range is a key training site used regularly for live ammunition practice and combat simulations. This exercise highlights Assam Rifle ongoing effort to keep their personnel well prepared for any security challenges in the area. A dramatic incident unfolded in Numaligarh block village when a giant python blocked a motorcyclist path on a village road, causing panic and halting traffic. This recent sighting have raised concern among locals following a similar incident about a week earlier, where a massive python was rescued while devouring a deer in the same area. The Numaligarh Forest Department quickly responded to the situation, successfully rescuing the python and releasing its safety into the Deopara forest area. This incident highlights the growing interaction between wildlife and human habits near Numaligarh, particularly in areas close to refinery and forest zones. Numaligarh block is located on the Bokakat subdivision of Golaghat district in Assam, India, and such encounters have become a worry for residents.
এইটোৱে সাৱধান থাকিব লাগে আৰু স্কুলীয়া ল'ৰা ছোৱালী সজা কৰে গৰু আছে এইবিলাক আছে কামৰ পৰা মানুহ চানুহ আহে চব লাইট চাইটৰ গোটেইকেইটা বেয়াই আছে কেইটামানে লাইট আছে ইয়াত আজি ৰাতি আছে কাৰণে জালুৱা মানুহ আহিছে সেইটো আৰু দেখিছে চাগে দেখিছে আৰু এটা ওলাইছিলে পানী বাঢ়িছিলে যে তেতিয়া আৰু এটা ওলাইছিলে সেইটোৱে লৈ গ'ল ফৰেষ্টৰে আহি পেলাই
আজি এই সাপটো আমাৰ এই নদীৰ ফালৰ পৰা আমাৰ এই কালি নদীৰ এই পাৰৰ পৰাই সাপটো আহি ওলাই এই ৰাস্তাত ওলাইছে ৰাস্তা এই সাপটো আচলতে আমাৰ যিটো ধনচিৰি পাৰৰে এইখিনি যিখিনি হাবি জাগা তাৰ ফুটা জাগাটোত পাথৰৰ হেৰিটোত এই যিটো গাজ কালবাৰ ফাকেদি সোমাই থাকে তো এতিয়া গৰমত অসহ্যকৰ লগাৰ কাৰণে মোৰ সম্ভৱ এই সাপখিনি ওলাই আহিছে মই দেখা মতে এইটো অজগৰ সাপ ঠাইডোখৰৰ নাম হ'ল নুমলীগড় ব্লক গাঁও আমাৰ এইটো হেৰি বুলি কয় এইটো নদীৰ পাৰ এটা কালি নদীৰ পাৰ কিছুদিন আগতে এটা ওলাইছিল সাপটো কোনো বাৰু তাক বিচ্ছিন্ন কৰা নাই আৰু হৰিণা পহু এটা তেওঁ খাই আহিছে তোৰ হেৰিৰ কাৰণে খাদ্যৰ কাৰণে গতিকে তাক কোনো ধৰণৰ বিতৃষ্ণ কৰা নাই বেয়া ভাবো কৰা নাই সেইকাৰণে ভাল পাইছোঁ হয় সাপ এনেকৈ সাপ মাজে মাজে আমাৰ ইয়াত ওলাই থাকে আগতে ইয়াতকৈ শকতাবত সাপ ওলাইছিলে
A serious road accident took place near Bokalighat on the Dipu National Highway on June 14, where a motorcycle identified as an X-Pulse lost control and crashed into the highway divider. The bike caught fire and was completely burned. The rider, Baragab Saikai from 1 number Udali Bolaghat, was seriously injured in the crash. He is critically hurt and is being treated at Metro Hospital in Guwahati. Central and state security focus led to the dismantling of a temporary military camp in Baroni Hills and Imphal East district. Acting on intelligence input, the joint team raided the Marksheet hideout near Kalong under Lamlai police station jurisdiction, recovering substantial communication and electronic equipments. The whole included vehicular radio set, handheld wireless set, wireless antennas, solar panels and other items. Although no arrests were made, the seized equipment was handed over to the Manipur police for further investigation. Manipur Police and Security Forces, including Central Armed Police Force, Indian Army and Assam Rifle, conducted coordinated search operation across 5 valley districts on June 13 to 14, recovering a massive cache of arms and ammunition. The whole included 328 firearms such as 151 SLRS, 65 fine SAS rifles, 73 other rifles, 12 light machine gun, 2 MP5 submachine gun, 6 AK series rifle, 1 AK-15 rifle and 2 flare guns. Additionally, security forces seized over 10,000 rounds of ammunition, 10 grenades, 7 detonators and other explosives. This operation marks a significant milestone in restoring normalcy and maintaining public order in the region, with officials affirming continued efforts to ensure peace and security. Bipuria police apprehended Islam Ali, a drug supplier, in a late-night anti-narcotic operation on Friday. Acting on a tip-off, police launched a surveillance operation and intercepted Ali's Wagoner vehicle at the Bipuria town traffic point around 11 p.m. Ali was allegedly transporting a large quantum of drug from Guwahati to Lakhimpur. The police covered a substantial amount of drugs from the vehicle, marking a significant seizure in the area's ongoing war on narcotics. Islam Ali is currently under intensive interrogation and further leads are expected as the investigation process. That's all for the Nltv English Prime Time. For more news and updates, keep watching Nltv.